students. I hope you are all fine. Yes, today we are going to revise lesson 5 in science. Okay, what's the topic? The topic is where water comes from. Where water comes from. Okay, yes, as we have already learnt this lesson, we are just going to revise this lesson. Okay, as you already know that earth is covered with water. Okay, earth is covered with water, and most of it is in oceans. Okay, and the water of the ocean is very salty. The water of the ocean is very salty. So how can we use it? Can we use the salt water? No, we cannot use it. So we use water from lakes, oceans, lakes, ponds and rivers. So we also take it from the under the ground. How does the water comes under the ground? Can we see? Yes. The rainwater falls. The rainwater falls. Rainwater falls over land and water. Okay. Some rainwater flows into rivers. Rainwater flows into rivers, lakes and ponds. Okay. And some goes to the ground, underground. Okay, these are called underground water. This is called underground water. Some rainwater goes into land and water. It mixes with rivers and lakes and ponds, and some directly goes into underground. This is called underground water. Okay, where does the water from under the ground comes from? It comes from the rain. Okay, it comes from the rain, and rainwater flows down hills and slopes. You can see it in the picture, right? Rainwater flows down hills and slopes, and some of the water fills ponds, rivers and lakes. Okay, and from rivers it flows into the sea. From rivers then it goes into the sea. Okay, you can picturize the steps. Okay, and some of its part through the soil. Okay, it goes into the soil and reaches the underground. This water stored underground is called underground water. Okay, or groundwater. It is called as groundwater. As you have already seen, the water which comes from the rain goes through the soil and reaches the underground. And this water stored underground is called groundwater. What is it called? It's called as groundwater. Okay, so very easy and simple lesson. As you have already gone through it, I'm just revising it. Okay, yes. Then, how does the water comes for homes? As we are using in houses, right? For kitchen, bathroom. How does the water comes from for homes? Yes. Can we see? First, the water from the tap is pumped out from lakes. Pumped from lakes. Water pumped from lakes and rivers. Okay. Yes. From the ground. First, the water is pumped from tap, pumped out from lakes and rivers. Then it is filtered. First it is pumped. This is the first step. Second step, it is filtered. It is filtered. I'm just telling you in points so that you can remember it. Okay. First, the water from the tap is pumped out from the lakes and rivers. First step. The second step, then it is filtered in huge tanks. Okay. Filtering. What is filtering? Filtering is nothing but separating, or means taking out the solid things mixed in water. Filtering. Okay. Filtering is nothing but separating the solid things from the water. Filtering means taking out the solid things mixed in water. Next step. After filtering, the gas called chlorine is added. Okay. First, the water is pumped from lakes and rivers. Then the water is filtered, and then the water is the gas called chlorine is added. Next step, chlorine. Chlorine is added. This gas called what gas? Chlorine is added, And chlorine is mixed. Why? Because to kill the germs in the water. Why the chlorine is added to water? Because to kill the germs. If germs are there in the water, it will kill it. Okay. Then the clean water is carried to all homes by big pipes. This is how the water comes to home. Okay. First step, the water is pumped from lakes and rivers. Second step, it is filtered. Then the chlorine is added. Why? Because to kill the germs, whatever. If it is germs is there, it will kill it. Okay. This is how the water comes for home. Okay. Yes. You can see the steps also. First water is pumped into lakes. First one. Water is pumped into lakes. Water is pumped out for a rivers or lakes. Second one, water is filtered. Water is filtered. If it is picturized, means you can easily remember it. Okay. Next step is chlorine is added. Chlorine is added. And then the water is used for drinking purpose. Okay. Drinking purpose. This is how water comes for home. Okay. Yes. Next, we move on to the drinking water. Drinking water. It's a very simple and small lesson. Okay. Yes. Drinking water. Tap water sometimes has germs in it. All the tap water is not pure, or okay, it has some germs in it. So we must clean it before drinking, isn't it? Yes. How can we clean? First one, boiling water. Boiling water. It's a very easy step. Okay. How does the water is clean? How is water clean? First step is boiling. Okay. Boiling. Boiling water is the simplest way of making water germ-free. When it is boiled, what happens? It kills the germs which is present in the water. Okay, when we boil the water, it kills the germs which is present in the water. And also, we can use different kinds of filters to clean the water. Okay, first we can boil the water. When we boil the water, it kills the germs. Second, we can use the filters. Okay, people use different kinds of not one filter, but we can use different types of filter to clean the water. And very important is drinking water should be stored in the clean bottles. That is very important. Okay, clean bottles or utensils. This is nothing but the in which the water is stored. Okay, we must store drinking water in clean bottles and utensils. And also we must keep the bottles covered. Always cover the bottles so that the germs or the dirt which will not get into the water. Okay, it's very important. It's very important that we should use the clean and germ-free water, isn't it? Yes. What are the steps? I would like to repeat you. What are the steps in which the water is clean? First, the easy step is the boiling water. You can easily boil the water. Is the easiest way to kill the germs. Second, we can use different types of filters to clean the water. And when the water is cleaned, and next step is we must store it in a clean bottles. And also we must close the bottles. Okay, close the bottles, or the covered utensils should be covered so that the germs or the dirt will not get into the water. Okay. Yes, you can see it in the look at the picture also. This is a very simple revision of this lesson. Okay. Yes, what are we have seen is we learned about the water. What are the steps? Is groundwater. First we learn about groundwater. Groundwater, where does the water comes from? Comes from the main source of water is rain. Okay, rainwater flows through the hills and slopes, and not all the waters are being saved. Okay, some of the water fill ponds and lakes and rivers, and from rivers it flows into the sea. And some of the water, some of the water is soaks through the soil. Soaks means it reaches the underground, and this water is stored in the underground, and this is called as the groundwater. Okay, how does the water comes to the home? First, the water from the tap is pumped out from lakes and rivers. First step is it's pumped out from lakes and rivers. That is called, then it is filtered in a huge tanks. And what is filtering? Filtering is nothing but taking out the solid things and taking out the solid things which is mixed in water. After filtering, the gas called chlorine is added. And why chlorine is added? To kill the germs, okay, to clean the water. Okay. I hope this lesson is very easy and simple, children. Okay, go through all the book exercises, and we have matching and question answers. This will be asked for your exam, so please go through it and learn well for your exam. Okay, that's it for children. Thank you.